Hello, Oprah. Today I have a very exciting proposal for you. Something that I think could help to enhance OBC to its fullest potential. So, without further ado, I would like to present to you a little something I call Obca, Oprah's Book Club Activities. Oprah, I propose that you introduce a new addition to OBC in which you include a variety of diverse activities to complement each of your selected books. Now, such activities could include set up for a formal debate, a classic tea party during which readers could discuss their thoughts, ideas, and questions on the selected book, film viewing, assuming there is a film version of the book, to conduct a comparison between the book and the film, any other number of like activities that could act as effective means to carry out thoughtful and enjoyable discussions of your selected books. Now, the intended aim of this edition would be to provide readers with several different ways in which they can think about and interpret the selected book, so as to give them choice in how they may best understand and relate to the material while still being part of one cohesive book club. Everyone would still be able to be a part of the same conversation talking about the same book, just coming from their own unique perspectives and understandings. After all, it can't be denied that everyone has their own opinion on literature and what constitutes a great work of literature. As Jamie Harker says in her afterword, for the past 30 years, literary critics have argued convincingly that the literary is multiple and contested. And as Laura Miller says in her Book Lovers' Quarrel, the truth is you can't transcend the literary caste system. Now, the hope is that Obca would allow OBC to more effectively reach these different factions of the literary world, enlarging OBC's audience and deterring controversy and criticism over it. In Kevin Quirk's Correcting Oprah, Quirk states that you, Oprah, hold a general belief in the value of literature and enlarging its audience. And Harker quotes you, I just want to read great books without it becoming controversial. Similarly, Catherine Lofton quotes you in her Reading Religiously, my mission is to make this the biggest book club in the world and to get people reading again. Well, Oprah, what better way to do this? Even though these diverse activities would be shaped around the same book, the hope is that the different approaches and styles of discussion would appeal to all different types of readers. Preconceived negative perceptions of selected books may be altered very positively by way of these activities. For example, even if a selected novel is not held in high literary acclaim, literary critics may still very much enjoy discussing this novel in a very formal and academic manner, such as in a formal debate. This may even expand their horizons in terms of what they deem to be of literary merit. This book is schmaltzy and one-dimensional. Would you consider participating in one of these activities to see if it changes your perspective at all? I don't see how that would make any difference. Oh, will you give it a try? It might surprise you. Arguments begin now. I argue that the symbolism of Crater Lake is clearly a metaphor for Strade's healing. But in the end, it's all just description of geographical landscape, is it not? Well, if we think of it in that light, then all symbols and metaphors are simply the objects themselves and nothing more. They don't represent anything more. Well, gentlemen, I believe we have come to a consensus. Yes. Yes, I guess we have. So? I never thought I could find a book like this so layered, so deep, so literary? Likewise, readers seeking a more casual, easy read may actually enjoy a more dense academic read if discussion around it is held in a more casual, relaxing manner, such as a tea party. Oh God, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to get through Oprah's latest pick. It is long and dense and so academic. Well, not to mention very difficult to read, let alone enjoy. How about trying out one of these activities to see if it'll make it a bit more enjoyable for you? Well, after all, it shouldn't feel like a burden to read a great work of literature. You know, this is fun. I really feel like we're in Dickens's world of 18th century England, sipping tea, lounging about, almost as if we're British royalty. Yes, what a wonderful idea to have a tea party. You know, I found the novel rather boring and difficult to read at first, but I'm beginning to connect to it so much more. Yes. You know, I've become very fond of Lucy Manette. Oh, just this idea that her love is so powerful, that it has the ability to transform those around her for the better, and the ability to bind her family together. Oh, it's just so beautiful. Oh, yes, very beautiful indeed. Oh, and let's not forget about Carton. What an absolute arse he is. Oh, and then there's the Defarges and the Revolution. So brutal, so violent, and oh, so exciting. Oh, I can't wait to finish it. You know, me neither. So? Well, I never thought a novel like this could be so enjoyable. And for those film lovers out there, if there is a film version of the selected book, try reading the book, then watching the film, then putting two and two together. Compare them, discuss the similarities, the differences, what works, what doesn't. Well, this may open up some brand new avenues and discoveries that you had never considered before. You know, I really felt like the cinematography and just the raw realism of the film and of Witherspoon's acting really captured Strade's writing style. Yeah, I totally agree. And for me, it really opened up my imagination so much more to all the different atmospheres and geographical terrain Strade had to face. It just made it so much more real. And it made me appreciate her work so much more. Now, in Kathleen Rooney's Everything Old is New Again, Rooney states, by acknowledging that the decision to designate a work as great is an enormously subjective one, influenced by economics, gender, race, and countless other concerns not necessarily related to a particular work's inherent value, Oprah stands poised to usher in a new era of critical canonical honesty, candor, and dynamism. The hope, Oprah, is that Obca will help you achieve just that.